रहा है, वेट। मेरे नेटवर्क इशू रहता है यहाँ पे, इसलिए थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है। रहता है यहाँ पे, इसलिए थोड़ी
आ गया ना
प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है। अब आपकी स्क्रीन
आ गया ना ले
रहता है यहाँ पे, इसलिए थोड़ी
आ गया ना
प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है। अब आपकी स्क्रीन
आ गया ना ले
यस सर।
आ गया ना
सर बट मैं ये ऑफ कर रही हूँ, वरना ये आवाजें डबल वो करेंगी, एको
वही
करेंगी।
वही 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 किसी को पूछता हूँ, लाइव जाके देखेगा।
हटा रही हूँ फिर मैं सर ये वाला, ठीक है।
हाँ वो हटा दो, लेकिन यहाँ पे रहो। और वहाँ पे चैट जो हमने
हाँ
लिखा
यहाँ,
लिखा दिख रहा है।
हाँ एक प्राइवेट चैट।
हाँ। आपको चैट दिख रहा है नहीं ना?
नहीं सर, इसमें तो कुछ शो नहीं हो रहा।
स्ट्रीम यार्ड में कुछ नहीं दिख रहा ना?
नहीं
चलो
नहीं।
मैंने क्या, इसलिए मुझे दिख रहा है।
मैं करूँगी इसमें, एक बार हाई लिख के आपको सेंड करूँ?
फिर जाओ वहाँ पे, है क्या चैट का ऑप्शन है क्या?
हाँ हाँ आ रहा है ना इसमें, पता नहीं क्यों अटक गया है।
आया ना, आया आया।
आ गया।
हाँ।
सर इट्स रिकॉर्डिंग।
वो यूट्यूब पे ऑटोमेटिक रिकॉर्ड हो जाएगा ना?
हाँ हो तो जाएगा, मतलब ये अपन जो अभी बात कर रहे हैं तो ये भी आएगी क्या फिर वहां पर?
और हम बाद में हटा देंगे ना यूट्यूब से।
ओके ओके।
वो तो यूट्यूब पे तो ये कर ही सकते हैं ना।
ठीक है सर। So we will start it at point 11 ना?
बोलता हूँ ना लोगों को कि वी आर गोइंग लाइव इन 5 मिनट्स।
ओके सर। 2 मिनट्स ही रह गए 11 बजने में तो।
ठीक है। तुम्हारे किसी फ्रेंड को नहीं बोला था आपने?
सर एक दो दो चार लोगों को बोला था क्योंकि उन्हीं से
3 लोग आ गए,
एक्सपेक्टेड है।
3 लोग आ गए, चलो 2 आ गए। ये आवाज़ कैसे आ रही है?
सर ये पीछे से आवाजें बहुत आती हैं, काम चलता है ना, तो कोई इशू थोड़े ना है, मतलब अगर आए भी तो।
स्टार्ट करें, 2-3 लोग आ गए, स्टार्ट कर तो देखा जाएगा, जो आया नहीं है तो क्या करें।
ओके
आ ही
सर,
नहीं
वो तो रिकॉर्ड हो ही जाएगा, फिर सेंड कर देंगे ना अपन।
रहे। 2 लोग आ गए सर, ये क्या है भाई? अभी आप बोल सकते हो कि 5 मिनट में हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। अनुश्री,
हाँ।
हेलो। यू कैन से
यस
दैट
सर।
वी आर स्टार्टिंग इन 5 मिनट्स, ऐसे अनाउंस कर दो।
ओके सर, इस पे ही ना।
हाँ,
सर मतलब ऑडियो पे या फिर वैसे आप चैट में बोल रहे
अभी
हैं?
आप, यू आर लाइव ऑलरेडी, यू से दैट वी आर स्टार्टिंग इन 2 मिनट्स।
ओके सर। So hello everyone. We are going to start this session in just 2 or 3 minutes.
स्टार्ट
Okay, sir.
स्टार्ट कर दो।
Fine. Good morning, everyone. Today, Prashanthi Forex is going to present the webinar on how to get export finance at 0% interest rate. So, today we are with Rajat Prasad, who is the CEO of Prashanthi Forex. Rajat Prasad is a certified treasury manager coupled with extensive experience in managing trading, hedging, and arbitrage portfolio in stocks and all major currencies, as well as managing various foreign exchange risks. He is on panel of Bombay Stock Exchange Risk Management and Dun and Bradstreet for guiding exporters or importers on managing currency and interest rate risk. He has a professional experience as Group Treasury Head in a leading multinational company for 11 years and Bank of India for 20 years. He has been regularly taking sessions of MBA students and working professionals on treasury and risk management with Bombay Stock Exchange, Institute of Banking and Finance, National Institute of Banking Management, and Bankers Training College. So, sir, can you please tell us something about Prashanti Forex and the team of Prashanti Forex?
थैंक यू अनुश्री। So Prashanti Forex is a company. We are helping exporters and importers. We help them in increasing their business profitability in 3 months. So we give a guarantee of 3 months that we will increase the profitability in 3 months. And how we do it? We do it by professional risk management. We do it by finance cost reduction. We do it by balance sheet optimization, and we do it by yield enhancement on surplus liquidity. So all big companies, they have an in-house treasury, they have an in-house finance team where they spend a lot of money in their finance team. They will be having a professional risk manager, they will be having a professional CFO, a chartered accountant, then they'll have a very good systems. But all your medium, small size exporters, they are not able to hire people because it is very costly. It is costing around 1 crore to 1.5 crore to have a professional treasury. So we thought of starting a new thing which is called a shared service. So we are running a shared treasury where we are having a centralized treasury in Mumbai, and we are catering to 10 to 12 clients at a time, helping them in improving their profitability. About my team, so you have already told about me. Then we have got Kapil Khandelwal, who is the ex-CFO of Viraj Group. Viraj Group is a 6,500 crore company. He is a chartered accountant. He is having a 15 years, 23 years experience in fundraising, strategic planning, financial operations, then balance sheet analysis. Then Vikram is a chartered wealth manager, and he is also a certified treasury manager, and he is very well experienced in value investing, wealth management, and foreign exchange. So I take care of risk management, and I help exporters and importers in their risk management. Kapil Khandelwal takes care of the funding requirement of the business, and Vikram takes care of the investment part. So we as a team, we are helping end-to-end solutions, financial solutions to all our corporates. We are giving them end-to-end services, and we manage their services as a partner.
Okay, sir. Thank you. That's great. So, coming back to the topic, can you please tell us on how to get export finance at 0% interest rate?
So currently 2020, from 2020, government has been promoting a scheme which is called as interest equalization scheme, where government of India is giving benefit to exporters. They are giving a interest refund of 2% to 3%. Earlier it was 5% and 3%. Now it is recently they have changed it to 3% and 2%, but it is available to many exporters who are eligible for this interest equalization scheme. So suppose your interest rate is 8%, so government of India is giving 3% interest equalization. That means now your interest rate will be 5%, or they will give 2% interest subvention. So this is a scheme of government of India where they are helping exporters to bring down their finance cost. Now, this is a refund scheme. This is on pre and post shipment export credit, such as packing credit. And in this plan, they get benefit of the lower interest rate, but they have to submit a external auditor certificate that they are eligible. This has to be submitted to the bank. Then banks, they provide the qualified exporters. Banks will first analyze the what you call auditor certificate. Then they give the interest subvention or interest equalization to the benefit of the exporters, and then they demand it from Reserve Bank of India. In this way, the exporter is getting at a interest rate which is much cheaper than the normal rate of interest.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you please tell our viewers that who is eligible for this interest equalization scheme?
So this is eligible for both pre-shipment and post-shipment export credit, and it is available to merchant exporters who are under this 416 identified tariff codes. So there are a lot of what you call manufacturer exporters who are eligible for this interest equalization scheme, and then all micro, small, and medium enterprises, which is called MSME, they are eligible for this scheme.
Okay, sir. Sir, what is this MSME?
So before I tell you about MSME, first let me tell you that uh, this MSME, they are eligible for 3% interest subvention, and the 416 identified export lines, they are eligible for 2% subvention. Now coming back to your question about MSME. MSME is micro, small, and medium enterprises. Now micro means an exporter who is having an investment in plant and machinery or equipment which is not more than 1 crore, and their annual turnover is not more than 5 crore. Also, then small, the investment in plant and machinery is not more than 10 crore, and the turnover is not more than 50 crores. Then comes the medium size exporter. Then here plant and machinery is less than 50 crores and annual turnover is not more than 250 crores. So all micro, small and medium enterprises. So government of India, you have to register in government of India as a MSME. You get a MSME certificate, and if you have a MSME certificate, then you are exporting, then you are eligible for this interest subvention.
Okay, sir. Sir, please tell our viewers that what is the criteria for export products?
So anybody who is manufacturer, he is eligible for this scheme. So under this schemes, all these exporters, they must do the minimum processing. So they must be doing some processing in India. They must be manufacturing something in India. It is not like you purchase from one place and you sell to another. That is not permitted. But you are doing some value addition. You are buying goods either from India or from abroad, and then you are doing some manufacturing and then exporting. So all such exporters are eligible for this criteria of export products, and they has to be made according to the foreign trade policy of government of India. Now again, if you are importing products, some people think that only if you are producing in India then you are eligible. No, but if you are importing the product, but and you are using it for export goods, then it is also eligible for this interest equalization scheme. Then if imported inputs are used, suppose you are importing from Singapore, you are importing from China, then it will be classified as if they are originated in India if they go through a processing or operation process which is prescribed by government of India. This is just like removal of dust, sorting, classifying, washing, painting, cutting, packing, changing, dismantling, consignment, assembly. So it is possible that you import seven parts and you assemble in India and export. It is possible that you import in big boxes, then you break that boxes, do the packing again and export. So all, there has to be some process involved. You cannot just buy and sell. So it has to come to India. It has to be what you call unloaded in India, and then again some process has to be done. Repacking has to be done. Cutting can be done. Slicing has to be done. Bottles में पैक करने हो सकता है, फ्लास्क में पैक करना हो सकता है. So in nutshell, there has to be some process involved to make it eligible for this scheme.
Okay,
It
sir.
can
Sir,
be
by the way, who is eligible for this?
it can be product blending.
Yes, sir, you
It
can
can be
continue. You
assembly.
can continue.
This can be disassembly of product parts. Suppose you are making iPhone and you are importing raw material parts from China, but you are assembling in India and exporting. So this also becomes a what you call eligibility. Now, what was your question?
Sir, my question was that who is eligible for this scheme?
So all micro, small and medium size exporters who are identified by Government of India, they are eligible for 3% rebate. Then this 416 identified manufacturing sectors, the list is available on website also, and I will provide this list to people who are interested. They get this 2% rebate. So government of India is giving this 3% rebate and 2% rebate to 3% rebate is for all micro, small and medium enterprises. Then this 416 identified HS lines, there's a long list. They get 2% interest subvention.
Okay, sir. Sir, what are the effective rates for this
Now
scheme?
let us assume that this MSME he was getting at 8%. Now, as we have seen, the subvention is 3%. So 8 minus 3 becomes 5. Again, other identified exporters. Earlier it was 8, assuming. Now he is getting 2% rebate. So it becomes 6. So by the government of India scheme, you are getting an interest rate of 5% or 6% depending upon your eligibility.
Okay, sir. Sir, but in the beginning you said that you will provide us with 0% interest rate, and now it's showing 5 and 6%.
Yes, exactly. Here comes the role of Prashanti Forex. So we are basically, if you have seen in the beginning, we are helping exporters and importers in improving the business profitability by reducing the finance cost. And here we apply our strategy, our risk management strategy. This risk management strategy is applied to various exporters and we make it zero. Now what happens? As we have seen in earlier slide, MSME was 5%, other classified exporters was 6%. Now, with our strategy, we have been able to reduce it by almost 4 to 4.5%. So, MSME becomes 0.5% and other identified exporters, they become 1.5%.
Okay, sir, that's
Similarly,
great.
but this interest rate subvention scheme has to be applied to this, what do you call, government is giving 3% subvention or 2% subvention, but we have to apply our strategy to make it almost zero. Now, I will give you one example of my existing client where we have been able to make it, because a lot of people will think "Ye to this is only a, what you call, strategy on paper." Now, this is a my existing client. If you see his rate of interest in IndusInd Bank was 9.5%. In Bank of India, it was 7.75%. In SBI, it was 7.5%. And Union Bank, it was 8.65%. Now, he got 3% subvention because he was a MSME. So, in IndusInd Bank, it became 6.5%. In Bank of India, it became 4.75%. In State Bank of India, it became 4.9%. And in Union Bank, it becomes 5.65%. But then we studied their cash cycle. We understood that what type of limits they have. We understood how their uh, export proceeds are coming, for how many months he has to take the export credit. It can be 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maximum it is permitted for 9 months. And we have been able to reduce from 6.5% to, we reduced it by 4.5%, it becomes 2%. If you see the average, it is around 2% in Indian Bank. Then in Bank of India, Bank Government of India was giving it 4.75%, and we have been able to reduce by applying our strategy to 0.5%. Also in State Bank of India, it is almost 0.5%. In Union Bank of India, it is almost 0.5%. So we have been able to make it zero for Bank of India, State Bank of India, and Union Bank of India. But because IndusInd Bank rate was higher, so we were not able to make it zero. Still, this is only 2%. And this calculation is based on the rate. This calculation is as of 9th March. So every day this rate changes. The because market is changing, rate is changing every day. So this costing of funding is changing every day. So what we do, we have prepared this Excel sheet. This is live. This is linked to market. This rate is changed every day. So we compare this dollar finance rate with the rupee finance rate. We see that whether our strategy, with our strategy, what is the rate available for 3 months or 2 months or 4 months or 5 months, whatever finance he has to take. And then we apply our strategy and it becomes almost zero.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you please tell our viewers that that how to avail this scheme? Can you give us a strategy?
So basically, first strategy is you have to, if you are having an MSME certificate, then you have to go to bank and you have to fill a form and you have to apply there, and they will give you the interest subvention. So there is no need of Prashanti Forex there. But if you further want to reduce it to zero, then you have to call us. We will understand your what you call cash flows. We have to understand what type of limits it is available, and then we will apply our strategy. We will tell yes, it is possible to bring it down to 0 or 1 or 2. Even if it is you are able to get at 1 or 2%, this will help you to improve your profitability in the international market. You are very competitive in the international market. And you are able to procure loan at almost zero cost and make your business much more profitable. The link is giving, I am giving you a link in the chat box. Anybody who is interested in availing this scheme, they can book a free appointment with our team. We will understand their portfolio, we will understand their cash flows, and we will give them solutions that yes, it is possible to bring down their export finance cost to almost zero, and they can get this benefit from government of India as well as from our strategy. So anybody having any questions, I have seen some Mr. Shankar giving a question similar to agri gold loan. This works. Agri gold loan, I am not aware, but if you are an MSME, micro and small medium enterprises, then you get a 3% subvention from government of India, and we will apply our risk management strategy by understanding your cash flows. We understand that what type of limits you are getting from bank, and we will apply our strategy and we will reduce the finance cost by almost 4 to 4.5%. So 4% cost reduction, if you are having a turnover of 100 crores, that means your profitability will increase by almost 4 crore a year. So 4 crore profitability increase is a very good thing. You can be much more competitive, you can do much more business, and that is all.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
So anybody having any more questions, please ask. Otherwise, we will end this broadcast. This recording will be available on YouTube. You can watch it later. You can book the appointment. You can talk to us, uh, and we will be able ready to help you anytime. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this broadcast.